Going to win the championship on Friday, and everyone will see that Spain has the best young basketball players in the world.
Hey, yo, y'all get a good look at this. MP, you gonna let him talk to you like this?
What you want me to do? Fight, buddy?
I mean, I would.
What? Man, guys like Almanza, man, they always trying to get under your skin. The last thing you want to do is let them know you're upset. You know what I mean?
I guess so. Nah, I don't like it. Cat too young to be that cocky.
I don't know, man. He nice. He earned it. But the only way to shut down somebody like that is to stay locked in and win. Everything else is wasted energy. You already know, man.
If you say so. Oh.
You guys can fit just more.
Let's go, man.
Yep.
Yep.
Have you ever heard the Spanish national anthem? It's beautiful, one of the oldest in the world. You'll hear it tomorrow when they give us the trophy. I think you will like it. Very catchy.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying when he was telling me his schedule. I'm like, bro, what?
Like, you've been doing since a kid.
Hey.
You don't know nothing else.
Yeah, everything
He
good?
was saying that.
Okay, I gotta take care of
When
this.
they played
Excuse me,
in
sorry.
Mexico, that had to be dope.
Hey, when you guys get up there, I'll introduce you one by one, then open it up for questions. Friendly reminder, there are reporters from 27 countries in this room, so whatever you say will be heard around the world.
Relaxed.
Wonderful. Let's get to it. Okay, we're going to get started with Team USA's press availability. Representing Team USA will be Tim Fielder, Brandon George, and of course, MP.
Hi, everyone. How y'all doing?
Let's start with you, Edith.
Edith Bauer, Sportmonatlich.
Good evening, everyone, from Debrecen, Hungary. It's the FIBA Under-19 World Cup Final. Spain versus the USA in a winner-take-all game. I'm Kevin Harlan, and joined by Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. What a tournament, guys, we have seen so far.
And some great games to this point, but this could be the best of them all. And Brent, Spain and the U.S. have been dominant thus far, and this is the title tilt everyone wanted to see.
Spain has been a powerhouse, and it all starts with their star, Izan Almanza. The 6'10" forward has been nothing short of sensational.
But he's proven he's the real deal. I mean, Spain hasn't had to face someone as talented as MP yet, but with the way Almanza and MP were going at it in the presser, neither side seems worried. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry.
It's time to check out how the U.S. will start things off. George is at the one, with Fielder by his side at the shooting guard. Anthony and Bab are the forward duo. At the center of it all, the leader of the team, MP. And to take a look at the starting lineup for Spain, you have Aguirre and Calderon in the backcourt. Out on the wing, it'll be Ceballos. Next to him, the star of the team, Almanza at the 4. And Fernandez bringing it all together as the center.
Well, since this thing started, this is the matchup everybody anticipated and has been waiting for. These two teams head and shoulders above the rest. We're talking winner take all in this showdown.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Pass to Mendoza. Here's Almanza. Launches a 3. That shot off. Here's Fielder. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
And as you mentioned, both Spain and the U.S. are undefeated coming into the final. Both a perfect 6-0 through the group stages and the knockout round. Right, this is going to be a beauty.
Yeah, and the reality is neither has been challenged thus far, but with the championship on the line, we couldn't have asked for a more perfect matchup.
Now, we all know shooting and defense are keys for the international game. That's why Tim Fielder has been so important for the U.S.
Well, he does both things at such a high level. A very sticky defender, and you can't sag off of him on drives on the offensive end. This guy helps spread the floor, contributes in a lot of ways.
USA leading by 7. And George kicks to Lopez. Gets it to go. And MP already into double digits in the first half. He has certainly come out with passion to start this game.
And the one advantage that Spain has enjoyed all tournament long. We've seen it play out. It is the sheer size that they have on their roster.
They still have that edge over the U.S., but it's a lot closer than some of their earlier matchups.
That's what Aguirre does. He makes things happen, that time by dishing.
Back to MP. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Lopez has got 14 points.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics. There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
MP left side. Pass to Hansen. Shot clock at 3. MP again. 16 points for him. And you know what, Brent? Something that has stood out all tournament long. The leadership role that MP has stepped into.
Well, since the opening jump ball, Kevin, this guy has been the alpha dog for the U.S. That says a lot. He sets the tone, and he says what needs to be said.
Spain trails by 11. Outside, Aguirre. Pass to Almanza. Misses the jumper. Now USA with it. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Lopez. Lucas with the rebound. Here's Mendoza. Spain again can't hit. Now MP. He gets it up. MP has been leading the charge for USA. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We come back right after this. Championship game for the under-19s here. Second quarter getting started.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Garcia. Pass to Mendoza. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And even though, Brent, Almanza isn't in the NBA, he has been at the pro levels in Europe for quite some time.
Since early in his career, he's been playing against grown men. When you're 16, 17, that is huge in your experience and your development. Almanza ready for anything.
And the shot by Almanza, no good. USA leading by 11. What a showing from MP. He's come out and made a statement to Almanza and the rest of Spain.
Well, Almanza may be full from eating his words right about now. All he seems to have done is light a fire under MP. and he is torching him right now.
Here's Calderon following the basket by MP. Pass to Almanza. Good, nice job down low. Almanza's got 7 points.
Well, Calderon has been tagged as a shooter, but this time dishing it.
MP up top. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Takes it off the glass. Lopez has got 22.
And in terms of prospects, Almanza is as polished as they get. He is game ready on day one.
And he's such a fluid finisher. Especially for his size. There isn't any weakness to his game. Gives you everything you could want from that position.
Here's Dixon.
You know, there is some real intensity to Barton's game. Team USA's big man embracing the physical play.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for USA.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
I'd love to go inside and check the dry erase board to see how much of an emphasis there was on feeding the big fella or getting the ball inside. They've done that well.
Now, here is Aguirre. Still without a basket. And Craig, the way that Aguirre can navigate the floor, he is as elusive as they come.
And he has a great sense of how to set his teammates up. So much of Spain's offense comes from Aguirre's ability to create out of thin air.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Almanza, and it's sent back by Lopez.
Great understanding by MP. Knew what position to be in.
Hanson's check in for Barton.
Number 35, Draymond Hanson.
So it's Spain now. 17-point game. Mendoza's shot is off. Mendoza's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Pass to Lopez. Nails the baby hook. Lopez has got 8 points in the quarter.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
And it's USA with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Right back after this break. Welcome back, everyone, to our coverage of the Under-19 title game, with the second half on the way. USA leading by 19 points. Well, Brent, tonight, no greater example of how global the game of basketball has become.
Well, Spain has especially embraced the sport, but all over Europe, basketball is ingrained in the sporting culture. The NBA ecstatic about how things have taken off across the pond.
Here's Lopez, following the basket by MP. Mendoza passes to Lucas. They swipe it. Lopez against Campbell. At the top of the key, Lopez. Good. MP is playing with a chip on his shoulder. 30-point night for him when his country has needed him the most. Lopez passes to Aguirre. Back to Lopez. Here's the three. It's hauled in by USA. MP's got 8 rebounds in this game.
The last time the USA squad won this tournament was in 2021. We went all the way when France was the host.
And you can see some of those similarities between that team and this one. Even with their recent success, you know Team USA expects nothing short of a championship.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here's MP. 32 points in the game. And the shot goes down. MP's got 8 here in the quarter.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Aguirre against George. Latre sinks the three-pointer. Almanza's got 10 points in the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Down low. MP inside. He's got 34, and the shot goes in. MP's got 10 points here in the second half.
And this is the thing about MP. He has the poise to take high percentage shots.
Out to the wing. Lucas kicks to Lopez. Out to the right wing. And the shot by Almanza, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for USA. Spain grabs the miss. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Aguirre passes to Mendoza. That's in there. Coming off the assist from Aguirre.
Assist from
Aguirre's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. George with the ball. He has yet to score. To the inside. And they double up MP. 5 on the clock. Pass to Fielder. And it's off from 3-point range. Now Spain with it. You know, Brent, all game long, we've seen MP getting what he wants on offense. And I see the smile on your face. You love the way he plays. Clearly outplaying Almanza.
And this is exactly what Almanza should have been afraid of. MP is cooking him and looks anything but overrated.
Now, here's MP. That one goes in. MP's got 12 now in this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Almanza. 10 points for him. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for USA.
They've had a lot of success just getting the ball inside. And until the defense adjusts, I don't see any reason to go away from that strategy.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure.
substitution.
We'll get a change here. MP's checked in. Spain trails by 20. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Calderon kicks to Garcia, and the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Here is Calderon. Here's Ceballos. It's hauled in by MP. Lopez has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Dixon. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
And what an absolutely lovely city hosting this final. Brent, I know you've enjoyed it as much as me. Debrecen, Hungary, our location this evening.
And the culture that this city has, sitting in the Great Plains of Hungary, some incredible museums can be found here. A tremendous experience this has been.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. On the wing, MP, guarded by Garcia. Here's Lopez, banked in off the glass. MP's got 40 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Timeout called here. Spain decides to talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. Outside, Aguirre. Driving in to the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. Spain again can't hit.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Campbell, the pass to George. USA moving the ball around. And MP with the basket on the assist by George. George has got his third assist on the night. Lopez outside.
2 minutes.
Here's Almanza.
2 minutes.
It's hauled in by USA. Lopez has got rebound number 13 with that last one. 1:49 left in the fourth. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got 44.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Pass to Mendoza. Here's Almanza. And the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Campbell kicks to George. Inside. Here's MP. That ball, nice speed that time from George. Lopez has got 46 points.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Here's Aguirre. He gets that one.
And that's how you run the two-man game. Aguirre so smooth with it.
And so George will bring it up for USA. MP inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 48.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
And the shot by Almanza, no good.
But that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Lopez, 2 points. That one goes. MP's got 50 points.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
To the middle. Here's Almanza. And he goes in for the dunk.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. That overwhelming sense of a job well done. Now they can just dribble it out. And the foul called on MP.
Personal foul.
That's his third foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And as the final seconds dwindle down, these players showing emotion. And there it is. The USA gets it done. And and they win the Under-19 championship with a perfect 7-0 record. Brent, what?
Good game.
Who's overrated now, man? Still you.
Come on, you did your thing now.
Yeah,
Hey, enjoy my anthem, man.
Jake, what's up, man?
What's up, MP? Man, pleasure to meet you.
Man, same here. When my manager told me that you wanted to connect, I was all about it. Did he give you a tour?
No, but he looked like he was pretty busy.
Oh, man, that wasn't very neighborly of him.
I see what you did there.
Yeah,
I see
you
what
saw
you
that.
did. Yeah.
Hey, so you want a tour now, though?
You know, a tour would be cool, but I was thinking maybe we could hoop.
Oh, yeah, I did. Man, I would love to, Jake, but I don't have that kind of time right now. All right, you ready to run with the big boys, Jake?
I've been looking forward to this for a long time, MP.
All right, then let's do it. May the best man win.
May the best man win.
Yo, good game, man. You could ball.
Oh, man, that was a dream come true. Look, I've met a lot of MPs in my time, but this is the first time I've hooped with one of them.
Hey, that's what we do here, man. We make dreams a reality.
Hey, man, as a token of my appreciation, I got you a couple of gifts. You know, can't welcome someone into the neighborhood without a gift, right?
Man, you didn't have to do that.
Hey, what can I say? You know, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I didn't think you would do it. You did it, man.
I gotta say the best for last, right?
I hear that. I appreciate it.
Hey, thanks again, MP. I really had a great time today.
Thank you.
power. Now wisdom they make you the guy. Shoka. I'm a little son. Sometimes I feel like it's gonna in my head.
I was on the field. I was never playing for the under 18. That was 18 current, that's another AP. 8 cribs in my name and a couple AMGs. Send your allocation, put your ID in my navigation. She a valley got my validation. Say you on vacation, then we ain't got enough rotation. I rather fly you out to Niger, put you on a flight. Knowing you probably trying to argue in the sky. Babe, I'd rather lie than see you cry. We can start a family, but you don't trust men. You have no father in your life. More money, less clout. The vibe ain't right. I told my brother, let's cut. Good karma keep coming in clutch. They never hit me up when I was down with no luck, but now I'm up. So
make nobody stress me. I'm on the way right now.
Alright.
When I get to, not to flex, not to chill right now. I do my thing, my way. I do roll my life. The million but to tell you to the body, say no matter. What's up? Show me some good job. I give you the power. Now we don't make you the guy. Shoka. I'm a little son. Sometimes I feel like it's gonna in my head. But I did my body. Make your body wild me. Do the most of you. I need the more money. Kinja you don't jam me. In the don't do mommy. Oh, the energy's all I need. You fair with it bad down. I'm on your money. Oh, you can back on me. Every song is a bang on me. Till eternity. Everything should have vanity. I'm good when you join for my sanity. Make it a basic calamity. Say I'm in love with gravity. Jealousy, the jealousy. You see the signs, when you lie beside it. You won't know me part of me. You won't be mad at me. You won't fight of me. Walking, she gon' make you. I do damage, can't stand it. Psycho bandit, like it's Marilyn Manson. Got the cash advancing. Get the Sprite in, pull the out the pantry. Take it and I'm dancing. She bop like a, she like a car seat. Hold it for ransom. Wanna call me? It's whatever. Burn at the party.
Fly, looking dummy. I'll probably get. I look like a mummy. I'm getting this cash. Is my lady.
Welcome to a special episode of NBA 2K TV. This week we have more interactives and you vote for the top play of the year finalists.
Ooh, can't wait for that. But first, ready to earn some VC with some 2K TV Interactive?
And remember, all interactives in this special episode are presented by Hotels.com.
A team in a playoff series has a potential of playing 16 total road games. So, what is the record for most road wins in an NBA playoff run?
Is it 7, 9, 11, or 13? If you answered 9, you just earned some VC.
And of course, with all those road games played, I'm sure the players enjoy that rest in their hotels.
Yeah, Steph Curry. Night, night. Do you know which team holds that record?
Is it the San Antonio Spurs, the Chicago Bulls, the Dallas Mavericks, or the Houston Rockets?
Here's a hint. It was the 1994-95 season.
And if you guessed Hakeem Olajuwon's Houston Rockets, enjoy the VC and stick around. We have more VC up for grabs throughout the episode with all 2K TV interactive questions presented by Hotels.com.
What drives you to keep competing and keep winning?
Basically, I'm just a really competitive person. This all started because I was playing professional basketball overseas.
New coaching cards are arriving now in My Team to boost your team's performance.
13 WNBA Pink Diamond Coach Cards are here, and you can pick one from an option pack after completing a WNBA-inspired challenge group.
Then stay tuned to NBA 2K My Team on social media for locker codes to pick up more coaches from that option pack.
Asia Wilson, Brianna Jones, Caitlin Clark, and a whole lot more can give your My Team significant advantage.
Make sure you add a WNBA coach to your team so you can be the best in My Team.
Today, we're joined by a very special guest who is holding it down in King of the Court in My Team. E-Bands, welcome to 2K TV.
Hey, I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you all?
We're doing well.
We're doing well. I'd rather be talking to you in an interview than seeing you on the court because I've been looking up some of your stats. You've been winning a lot. Not 1 week in a row, not 2 weeks in a row, not 3 weeks in a row, but you've won upward of 10 or more weeks in a row, dominating the King of the Court competition. So I have to ask, how are you doing this, and what's the game plan going into these matchups?
Yeah, it all starts in the beginning of the year. All starts with repetition. I found some friends who were on the same skill level, and we pretty much played each other all day. Not even in terms of just trying to get better, but just because we thought it was fun. We had fun playing each other, talking trash to each other or whatnot. And as that goes, you're playing some of the best players in the world. Every day they're your friends. So then you go online. You have ultimate confidence. You're matching somebody online. Because the King of the Court, you have to win by 30, really pretty much every game to win. So you have confidence to beat a player by 30 when you're playing some of the best players in the world.
Are there any specific player cards that helped carry the workload when you were winning?
Yeah, so right now, my lineup is the best it's ever been. Right now, it's Dark Matter, Magic Johnson at the point guard, Invincible Kevin Durant at the 2, Invincible Giannis at the 3, because I got lucky enough to pull him. Then I got 100 Raw Shaq at the 4, and then Dark Matter Dikembe at the 5. But the The three players that stood out to me throughout the year is Wemby. First of all, his pink diamond, his opal, he probably has like 15 rings alone. Secondly, Dr. J, his pink diamond, he was big for me in the beginning of the year. He had like 10 rings. Same with Michael Beasley. His pink diamond was big for me. And I currently have his Dark Matter off the bench now.
I like the mixture of cards. What upgrades or takeovers do you like to utilize, or badges, for example? Like, what are some of the things that really help you find success out there when utilizing these cards?
I figured this out like midway through the year when the 100-roll Michael Jordan came out. I debuted him in the King of the Court, and I put Blur. It's called Flash. The takeover's called Flash, but we call it Blur.
Head forward, 6'7", number 2, Kawhi.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Brandon Ingram. And it's Barrett at the 3 spot. And for the Clippers, we'll see Powell and Leonard play in the forward spots. Chris Dunn is out there with Harden, and it's Zubac in at the 5. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now, here's Dunn. Three-pointer. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
With every passing season.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's had to prove himself over and over. And now that he has, I don't think you'll find nearly as many doubters as he had when he first came into the league.
Tries again. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Quickly with a wide open look. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Outside Leonard launches it. It's rebounded by Quickly.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Barnes passes to Barrett. Shoots over Powell. Barrett, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Harden. Leonard against Barnes. Tries it from the top of the key. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, you're working the two-man game with Kawhi Leonard as your primary target. That's the first guy you need to stop.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Now, Pirtle, James Harden missing on the 3. Pass to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
Well, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. Trailing by 2. Dunn looking over the floor. Powell for 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Barrett, and the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Leonard from deep, 3-point land. From beyond the arc, and then some. Leonard's got 5 minutes. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Raptors out in front, They lead by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Jones and Zubac make up the 4 and the 5. Bogdanovic is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Coffey in at the small forward position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Coffey. Just 5 to shoot. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Raptors with the lead. Greg, looking back to last season, the Clippers had one red-hot stretch.
That's right. They went on a 26-5 run between December and February. It finally showed how dangerous that team could be when healthy.
Here's Bogdanovic after the Raptors pick up 2. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
That's a big-time finish by Ben Simmons. With that frame, sometimes he makes that look easy.
1:52 left in the first half. Pass to Barnes. Here's Abaji. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Simmons passes to Jones. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Leonard, he's checked in for Amir Coffey. Chris Dunn comes in for Bogdanovic. And it's James Harden in for Ben Simmons. And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations.
Is your hot squad. Get loud. Let me hear it. Who wants a t-shirt? Come on. Let me hear you get loud.
Amir Coffey's checked in for Zubac. The Raptors making a switch here. Quickly looking it over. From down in the low post, it goes. Quickly's got his second bucket of the night.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Down low. And Jones with the stuff.
Fantastic look, but that's a bit redundant for James Harden.
And so Quickly will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Pirtle kicks to Barrett. Kept alive. And Pirtle able to finish.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside, Jones. We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. Coffee can't get it to go. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Walter. Sinks the three-pointer. Walter's got 5 points now this quarter.
Love to see Barrett aggressively sharing the basketball. Wants to get it to his teammates in their spots. Nice.
Outside Leonard. Shoots over Ingram. And Pirtle pulls it down. From deep three-point land. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Duran Lou. Duran, what problems are you seeing out there?
Just be able to make shots. We just got to relax. We just got to keep playing.
Thanks for your time, Teron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And then he had takeover almost every game. As soon as you get takeover, if you run into your opponent's hip, it's an automatic blow by every time. So 5 out isn't as big this year, but for that key to the court, I was 5 out in almost every game. And Michael Jordan's having like 40 every game. Yeah, that was like the biggest takeover that I used all year. I also used satellite as well. I put that on my Kevin Durant because when you get takeover, you can shoot from half court, and who doesn't want to shoot from half court, you know? So.
What drives you to keep competing and keep winning?
Basically, I'm just a really competitive person. This all like started because I was playing professional basketball overseas, and I came back. In my rookie season got ended short due to an injury. I had to come back and get surgery. So I was in the house, nothing to do, with the boot on, and I was just really competitive. But I was just sitting there. I had nothing to do. So I picked up my team, try to give it a shot, and then I started winning games last year, and then just transferred over to this year. And so I'm just really competitive, and I just like to keep winning. Yeah.
So do you take that experience from playing professional basketballs overseas, and how does that help you with your 2K game? Does that knowledge and some of that basketball IQ
Still got chills to the 2K. Now I'm smelling like gold. Call me Ice Cube, baby. Where they sit on my chain, heard a lane.
la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sandal Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Estoy demasiado veloz, no pueden verme. Cada vez que quiero quemar, le tiro a Werner. Me gustan más los billetes azules que los verdes. Ustedes hasta cuando ganan pierden. A todas estas serpientes les mudé las pieles. Los zorros combinando. Temblar.
Talk about how much time that you had after your injury. What drew you to my team specifically?
Oh yeah, I really started playing my team in like 2K13. Gold cards were like the best cards the whole year, pretty much. So I've been playing my team for a long time. So getting back to seeing a mode I was familiar with, and I've been playing it throughout.
En la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sandal Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Young Kings, baby. Santurce. PR.
Styles incomplete on the beat, you know.
Ride around with 100 on with 40 out on. On his head, put a water on, know the soccer fiend. Me and cash changer, hold him in. Don't mislead her.
I can get it a lot cheaper. Had a chance to wonder nothing different. Keep around and scold me bad for business. Watch what you say, you know the streets listen. I threw my own rocks at the pen. Don't know me come with this. Ain't hard to people know you artificial. Can't keep around and scold me bad for business.
About the cheese, man. Wanna feature me, man. In my phone like I know, man. Saying Tigo, we gon' pay your fee, man. You know I can't do this for free, man. Understood. Got a bag on you, I can do it. Otherwise, music on the chew. It's on my dolo,